of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
5.
Let's talk shit in the basement. Let's talk shit in the basement.
Talk shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk shit in the basement.
Talk shit.
Let's talk shit in the basement.
Basement.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hi, Dan. Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Tyler. How you doing? Hi, Dan.
How you doing, Gabe?
I actually played that on the drums
That was nice.
real fast.
That was good. It
Yeah.
definitely came in pretty well.
Yeah, I've been
I'm sitting here
practicing
listening.
since
Yeah.
the last podcast. You know, what is it, the 18 minutes a day sort of thing? So I got really fucking good since the last one.
Professional now.
Yeah,
It's been a while, guys. How you guys doing?
good. I kind of had a couple Tom Jeffrey dreams.
Yeah?
Some Columbus dreams. What else? There was these... I keep dreaming that there are these people emailing me some really fucked up things, but I really got some good emails.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you guys want to check them out?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking it out. And by the way, folks, again, please email us, kryptonitejunkie6969, and tell us how everything is going. So this one is from a guy named... Oh, that's weird. There's Deborah Kramer. This is from Deborah Kramer.
Old DK, huh?
Yeah.
What's
I'm a-
Deborah got to say?
Okay, this goes. For your information, since you three idiots just bumbled through your podcast talking about masturbating elves and goons that worked at Hastings fighting in an unbelievable place called the Tacoma Dome, Baz Luhrmann, the creative genius that directed Elvis among other hits such as The Great Gatsby and Moulin Rouge, never fought an editor from a shitty website. That was the director Uwe Boll, who fought Richard Kayanka or something awful. Something awful. Fucking Deborah kind of pissed me off, actually, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
She's thinking she's way smarter than us.
If you assholes keep talking shit about Yellowstone, Twilight, and Golden Corral, don't be surprised if someone shows up and kicks the ever-loving dog shit out of all three of you degenerate losers.
Jeez,
I
Deborah.
hope and pray Jesus Salazar's dad, if not me, to fall on a koala dick. Deborah Kramer.
Damn.
Oh,
Deborah.
She stuck with the PS.
Yeah.
Bikers are gay. Oh, they're gay.
Oh.
Okay.
With more Y's.
Yeah, they're really getting gay now. It's April.
Deborah, does your father know that you talk this way?
No shit.
You know? I mean, fuck.
Deborah sounds like a very opinionated
Oh.
woman.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize the subject title was Dan is a dipshit.
Oh.
She must really hate Dan.
Fuck you, Deborah.
This bitch set in at 12:02 at night too in the morning. What the
Well,
fuck was she doing up?
meth.
Just worried about us?
Well, I think she was thinking about us too. On top
Yeah.
of it, it's like a horny rage that she had in herself.
Unless she lives like on another continent and she was getting up in the morning, listening to the podcast. She's like, I'll let them know something.
Oh yeah, that
What
could be.
what would Deborah Kramer be? What country what point of origin would that be?
Oh, I'm trying to think what the...
I think she's from England, like UK,
Yeah,
probably
there-
United Kingdom.
What I think is she got down to her last cigarette at the satellite and figured out she could type an email on her Gmail on her phone, and she's like,
Angry.
you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers.
That's pretty hardcore though. An angry email to send out at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, okay. Well, thanks, Deborah. We'll send you out a shirt.
That says Dan's a dipshit.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Tom Jeffrey's shirts. Dan's a dipshit. Just send us your address, and we'll get you all hooked up with some
permanent marker.
yeah, with some swag. I'll make a stencil out
Says
of cardboard and
chlamydia
spray
on
paint it. Yeah. I'll spray paint chlamydia right on her.
Fall on a koala dick yourself, lady.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, this one's from Solo Dolo.
Oh.
G'day, Puffy Cakes. Oh, that's how it goes. I'm an avid listener of the show, and I found that listening every week takes away from the intolerability I feel for my coworkers. I'm sure they would thank you for this, but they haven't quite figured out that a mid-podcast such as yours might bring more light and laughter into the day than I am able to.
Damn.
Right.
Got a
So
little
far,
dark.
I've enjoyed the topics you bring to your showmans. If you ever need another topic, please waste an hour and a half on your life and watch No One Will Save You with Caitlin Deaver. It's got an 83% rating, and now I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes either.
See? Look at that.
Although the message is a good one, the portrayal is trash. I got an A in studies in film in high school, so I like to think I know a thing or two about movies. On a serious note, if I had to make a thrice suggestion, they would be to carry on with the random animal facts, definition guessing, and putting Dan closer to the mic. Signed, Solo Dolo.
Damn.
P.S. Bikers are gay. No, I made that up. P.S. It doesn't matter how much cocaine Kid Rock has. He's still not cool. Oh. P.S.S. Friends is life. Like the movie or the show Friends?
I'm thinking so. I'm betting you dollars to donut. They're talking about what I don't care much for Friends, but I bet they do.
Yeah. So, yeah, get closer to the mic, Dan. With that, we've solved that. We've gotten a whole new interface that Dan purchased, and this one will sound better.
Yeah, we're moving up a little bit.
We've had a few technical difficulties. I'm sorry, but we're trying our best. I was drunk once.
That was way better than Deborah's email. She's a bitch.
Yeah, you know what? Think I could block Deborah?
No,
we should encourage her to write back.
Listen, this is a world of free speech, and I feel like, we can take the good and the bad. And Deborah might just have, like I said, she has a built-up sexual energy towards us. And I feel like she threw that out there. Because, we have really great voices, and we're all pretty sexy, So, I get it. It's tough,
She even used the word masturbating. So, she had to be thinking about it. All right, Solo Dolo, send over your info and you'll get a swag bag.
It's like you get an empty bottle of booze.
Some canned vegetables.
They're out of date. They're dented in. We got them half off.
Some
right.
Campbell's soup.
Well, I feel we're moving up. There's two. That's 2 emails. So that's the emails for the week. So this is how I end that now.
Fuck yeah.
What was that? It sounded like some type of animal being tortured.
Cartoon karate yell.
Oh.
Fair enough.
What was that cartoon karate dog back in the day?
Young Kung Fooey.
Kung Fooey, yeah. That was good. I loved cartoons back in the day. They were so good.
Well, I liked them too, but I was starting out with drugs at the time.
Looney
In fact, I was
Tunes.
watching cartoons over the week.
Yeah,
in my head.
I haven't watched any in a while. I was trying to watch. They had something on. What was it? Amazon or something. That's like the 100 best cartoons. Had like a bunch of like Popeye ones on there and stuff like that.
Oh, the good old timey
Yeah.
woman beating misogynistic.
So this wasn't like the fucking last list. Yeah, this was actually probably some good shit, huh?
Yeah,
nothing like what was the one
Like the Rotten Tomatoes.
down on the bay
Yeah.
with the rocks and the canoe. Or
It was
what
just
that
so
one called?
great how the
Lighting
violence and everything was just incorporated into our childhood.
Yeah. What was that movie you said was the 4th best movie ever? Like lighting a fire.
Yeah, lighting a
On-
fire up my asshole or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But in French subtitles.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
There's no fucking way that the 4th best movie ever will require me to read. That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Because I even after the podcast looked back up And like the Matrix was in that fucking time zone, and the Matrix was pretty awesome at that time. Like I haven't watched it in a while, but I would say that should have been in that time frame, like in the top 10. I would say at least.
Yeah, for what was it, 1994?
No, it came out in 99.
99.
Yeah. So it was 25 years exactly at that time. So
I still don't agree. You, Dan?
I'm still pissed off about. But this is off topic. Did you watch that piece of shit movie?
Yes, and I was waiting to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Because I was going to text you back. Now we have we got to see if Gabe watched too. Now we can have another opinion. Yeah, it was pretty fucking shitty. If anyone can guess what movie we were talking about and telepathically tell us that, you'll get a swag bag too.
Of testosterone and bad tattoos.
Yeah, we'll give you a hint. There's a house in the name.
It's on a road.
a house on the left.
Oh, you're close.
Let's see. There's a lot of movies that have a house in it, right?
But with a road?
Roadhouse.
Yeah, dude, did you watch the new one?
No. I haven't watched it because I don't want to do it. Because the first one was so good. The reason there's probably no throat rip.
No.
I'm throwing that out there right now.
No.
There's no fucking throat rip. Gyllenhaal's not going to throat rip somebody.
No, he just
stab people getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Like in a way that would kill the average person. They just like, give me some duct tape and hold this in place, and then they duct tape up this. They get like stabbed with a big old fucking knife through the stomach, and Alex like just walks out to his car, gets some duct tape, tapes it up, and he's like,
fuck yeah.
I just go about my day and get hit by a fucking train.
Yeah, and this is like the first scene of this whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
He continues just to beat motherfucking ass
At
with his stab wound.
Swayze had to go to the doctor, and get his
maybe
shit
a little
taped
fucking
up.
penicillin or something. God damn, dude.
Yeah.
And then it starts off with Post Malone's jelly roll ass sitting there beating the fuck out of everyone. They're trying to portray him as a badass, which he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
In real life, but in the movie, come on, dude. It just devolves into the wokest bar staff you ever saw.
Oh, jeez.
It's good, like...
Come on, people.
The Satellite Saloon ran by a bunch of hipsters with man buns.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't they take the movie, if that's how they wanted to go, and just change it to something else, like House Road?
Yeah, or just had a big gay fucking orgy. That would have sufficed. I would have watched. I would probably been like, "This is way better than."
They could have called it Lame Bar, and then it's like, "Oh, could you go clean up this bar that no one would want to go to in the first place?"
Lame bar, yeah.
People go get beat up here. Well, there's a reason, because it sucks.
Yeah. They didn't have a blind musician either, did they?
No, they had.
Fuck that. I can't watch it.
Fuck no, that.
The blind musician was fucking cool.
Jeff Healey was awesome. And then this one, I can't even think of any notable musician in it. But it's like, every time I've been in a bar, that's the other thing. Whoever wrote this has never been in a fucking bar.
Maybe they've been in the gay. I've never been in a gay bar.
And this is one of the topics I want to talk about later, is how awesome gay bars are, because this movie reminded me. But regardless, every time I've been in a bar and a fight happens, everything fucking stops.
Yeah.
And they stop the fight, or the band stops playing, and it just kills the mood. Well, this fucking shithole, as soon as a fight breaks out with all the hipsters, and they're slapping each other with, their fragile wrists, it goes to some dipshit yelling, "Bar fight!" And the band keeps playing, and they start smashing tables and beating everybody up.
It reminds me of Airplane. You remember Airplane when
Airplane seemed more serious.
They're all fighting in the background of the bar, and then he starts dancing with that chick on it.
No, that seemed more realistic.
Well, yeah. How do you decide who to fight?
Yeah.
You just start punching.
You just start punching,
You're like,
man.
that dude looked at me when I walked in. I was
I
waiting
don't
for
like
him
the
to
cut
yell.
of your jib, boy.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to yell bar fight, and I was gonna fuck that dude up. But if they didn't yell it, I wasn't gonna do anything.
That guy looks like someone I wouldn't put a roofie in their drink. I'm gonna hit him. Fuck almighty. And it's like the most unintimidating people as the bar back staff.
So how was Connor? Was he all seemed coked
It
out of
would
his
be-
brain?
Yeah, but it seemed, I take into consideration he's a fighter. He's not a,
Yeah.
he's not an actor. So
It's hard. It's few and far between on the actor to or
I thought,
fighter
you know,
to act.
he probably acted better than Jake Gyllenhaal. I think.
Holy shit.
I would say this. I'm assuming Jake Gyllenhaal. He walked in. He's like, "I'm getting paid for this, so who cares?" And then Conor McGregor was like, "I'm not an actor, so this is gonna come out the way it is." But whoever wrote it, whoever you are, if you ever hear this, fuck you. That movie was horrible. I hate your fucking guts. That was a waste of my time. Feels stupid, and you didn't even have the courtesy to bring in a Sam Elliott replacement.
Oh god, you
cocksucker.
have to have Sam Elliott. He was the shit.
Yeah, instead, the character development is around a little girl. Oh. And then there's just so many sub threads and plots to this movie that it just went downhill. And
This is the thing that pisses me off. They are remaking great movies. You know, great movies. Why don't you remake the ones that weren't the best and just needed maybe like a new cast?
The original Roadhouse wasn't exactly, Laurence Olivier doing.
No, but still, it was
it
was a classic.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Go like Battlefield Earth and make that somewhat
something
tolerable to watch instead of making this big old hunk of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you read. I got so pissed off from this movie. I got on and I get on these websites with that. Conor McGregor deserves an Oscar.
What?
Fucking, were you deprived of oxygen as a
Well, what
fetus?
what did you say? They had a chromosomal issue.
Oh fuck. And that's how I know society's failed. Is because when people are willing to say that this movie was worth a fuck, get out of here. I want war. I want Russia to come over and destroy us.
Oh, by the way, we have a listener from Russia. I just
Yeah.
noticed that today. So
I know who it is. It's Vladimir Putin.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I could see him liking us.
yeah, he's down.
Yeah.
This is gonna affect the algorithms, and then the KGB, which doesn't exist, is gonna start listening to this, and then we're gonna have some fucking problems, boys. Okay.
Just be prepared, to
Oh,
get
and-
bugged.
Before I forget, this is what I wanted to say about gay bars and why they're awesome. Okay, you can go in a gay bar, and you never have some macho fuck douchebag trying to start shit in a gay bar. The worst thing is no one buys you a drink, and then you're like, I'm not pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of makes you feel bad, or
because back when I was kind of broke, but I wanted to get drunk. I do what women do, and I go to the bar that was gay, and the gay guys would buy me drinks. And then when I was liquored up enough to where I could go about my evening, I'd dip out and say thanks. The end.
did anybody hit on you?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't care,
It's
right?
the only gratification I got.
Made you feel better, right?
And then I've lived in my whole adult life. I've had maybe 3 women buy me drinks in a straight bar.
I don't think I've ever had a woman buy me my drink unless it was my wife.
As it should be. But think about how many
Well,
times
I meant
you've
before
had
I met her.
some dickhead trying to start shit with you in a regular bar, especially
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
with your
for
old
sure.
lady or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what the funny part about Dan's gay bar experience? We were talking the other day about it, and I was like, he's like, it was in Denver, and I was like, was it called Charlie's? And he's all, yes, it was called Charlie's, and I'm like, I know Charlie's. These fucking asshole gays put up 2 for $1 Bud and Bud Lights so they can lure us in. What kind of before Kid Rock hated Bud Light. This is pre tranny Bud Light
Get
stuff.
get the inhibitions down, and then the pants will follow.
Well, I'm not. There's no bar in this world where I'm not gonna look at and go 2-for-1 beers. That's a fucking hell of a deal.
That's a hell of a deal.
And not just fucking walk in there and get fucked up drunk. So
Yeah.
I walked in and I was like doing the head bob, you know, checking the scene out and not seeing many women in there. Anyways, and then I looked down at the bottom and I was like, whoa, never mind. There's a girl dancing down there, and it just turned out to be a really good looking guy. I realized I was in a gay bar. So,
Did you get really fucked up?
oh yeah, dude, totally.
That's my
I might have kissed one. I don't know. That's a 2-for-1 Budweisers, dude.
Yeah,
you're
there
doing
you
a
go.
lot. You're doing a lot of
they
shit.
did it right, you know.
3 for 1 if you kiss the bar manager.
Yeah.
Those I think gay people know how to party pretty hard too. I would say so.
My
This is
experience.
just a bunch of dudes just fucking partying.
Yeah,
You know,
there
it
was
just ends differently in
There
the
was
middle
like
of
this
the night.
big gay party in the beach one time. I heard this story. It might not be real. But there was a big gay
Might have
party.
dreamed it last
And
night.
this guy, this homophobe's like, I'm going to go down there and kick all their asses. Shit, yeah. He came straight from Yellowstone. And he's going to whoop some ass, you
Came
know.
from the Dutton
But
Ranch.
they got down there and all them gay dudes were like all fucking bodybuilders and shit. And they beat the fucking shit out of him.
And then he went back to his bike club. And there-
Yeah, and he's like, I got a couple. They outnumbered me. Yeah.
That-
So I know that was it. I maybe read it in Maxim or something.
or I experienced.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out on the beach, and I watched this redneck walk up, and he said all this inflammatory comments toward these gay guys, and they beat the fucking shit out of him. Then he went back to Wyoming on his ranch, and his name's Rip now.
Yeah, his name's Rip. Yeah.
He has a great beard.
That's the origin story right there.
Rip's origin story. That's why he got so strong.
And then he's
That's why
like,
he's so angry all the time.
Yeah.
he met Beth, and it was like, hey, I got your back, baby. But he's like so hardcore into her because he doesn't want to let her know that, you know.
That he went down there and got whooped.
Yeah, and he kind of
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
hoping for the right guy someday.
Well, Rip, we might have to go off a Rip origin story one day.
Oh, I
think
might draw a picture of it at work or something like that.
Yeah, Dan's been drawing pictures of all these characters, so we're gonna just hit us up, Kryptonite Junkie 6969, and we'll get you a swag bag. Right, Dan?
Oh, I just think of all the swag you would be providing people, which I'll tell you about it later. What other interesting things have you guys been up to? I know what Tyler's been up to.
Yeah, what you been doing, Gabe?
You know, haven't really done a lot. Just there's a lot of just work, really, and that's about it. Nothing too exciting.
We went and hung out with filthy hippies.
Up in the J hole.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see one of the Duttons or any.
Yeah, they probably don't come out very often unless they're out to, you know, something happened at the ranch that they were given an opportunity, you know, like we got enough cattle this year, you know, or the cattle didn't die or something, you know, and then they go and celebrate.
Yeah. Speaking of cattle, well, I guess it's not really a cattle. What's cattle? What are they classified as?
Cattle?
Bovine.
Bovine. I was thinking equine. That's a horse.
That's
huh?
a horse.
Yeah.
I think Dan might have another animal he's gonna lay down on us. This is Dan's 10 weird facts on good animals.
What has 4 legs, a beaver tail, and a duck bill?
That's a tough one.
A beaver puss.
No, you're close. The platypus. Okay, so this is lays eggs. Okay, but here's the cool thing about them is like, you know how like you gotta fertilize an egg if you're a chicken or something, and then it.
Yeah, I actually don't. Can you explain to me how eggs work with animals?
Okay, so let me put it.
Okay, do they have sex?
They have sex, right? And then out of nowhere, this stork comes down and drops fucking eggs inside of him, and then they birth those eggs out. And those eggs
It's called
sit there,
magic, Gabe. Duh.
and these eggs sit there, and then the male chicken, which you could call the cock, comes in and fucks the egg, and then puts his sperm inside the egg, and then it fertilizes it.
So then the egg heals itself?
Yeah.
It just like the
It
sun
closes,
needs
it
like
closes it back up.
some vitamin D.
Well, at first the egg's kind of softer, you know, and so the cock comes in there and fucks all the eggs, and then he fucking comes out and then he leaves, right? And then he has to go do his daily duty, which is cock-a-doodle-doo every morning, and then those eggs close up, and then the hen comes in and sits on them, and then, you know, however long it takes after that for them to hatch. That's why the eggs you buy from the store don't have a chicken in them, because the cock didn't come in and cock them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that really what happens,
Well,
Dan?
I'm not gonna dispute it. I'm not what you would call a biologist by any means, but I'm not gonna say maybe not.
No? Oh. Guess my grandpappy told me wrong.
You're
Yeah, damn grandpappy.
We used to hang out on the farm, you know. He used to tell me these stories.
well, you shouldn't have hung out there.
Yeah, it was Russia.
They
was
lay
Mexico.
just okay, so they don't lay unfertilized eggs, meaning that there's always a developing baby inside of these eggs, and the shells are soft and leathery like reptile eggs. Okay,
Okay.
so it's not like a chicken egg per se.
Platypus eggs.
Yeah.
One question before we continue on. Is the platypus... Are we going to get to this on this earth now?
What?
Oh, that word.
The word.
The E
You know
word.
what the word is.
Egg?
Because I thought they were, but maybe I'm wrong. Are we going to get to that?
The
The
E
E
word.
word.
The E word.
Mm-hmm. The E word.
Enchilada?
X. Tink.
Shun.
Shun. Are we going to get there, or are
Maybe
we...
he's
no,
got.
if we try hard. I mean,
Yeah, we can go start killing some. Yeah.
keep eating their eggs?
I don't think, it's not like there's a big market for, you know what, I want a sweet platypus hat. That's
Yeah.
usually how everything happens. Is
That's true, yeah.
Some trendy
Good old
douchebag is like,
duck-bill
what?
platypus hat
Yeah, I want to wear a fucking otter hat, or,
with some bling on it.
I want to go down to where the platypus is hanging out and fucking drop a couple pieces of dynamite in there.
It's like having a lemur and a fucking platypus hat and the, koala skin.
Well, the Australians are an interesting bunch.
All right, continue. Sorry.
Well, when they first came around, scientists thought the platypus was a hoax. And the European naturalist George Shaw, when he was first presented with it back in the 1790s, he thought someone was pulling a prank, an elaborate prank. And so he cut him up, looking for like stitch marks because he thought someone sewed all this shit together.
I can see it. It's like a Frankenstein fucking animal.
Dude.
It's got all these
It's all
fucking
little
pieces pushed together.
Frankenplat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they found out that it, what wasn't this Franken fuck animal, and then they found out on top of it, it laid eggs. So if you think about it, back in the day, if you'd never seen anything like this before, you'd obviously think something alien, some extraterrestrial type of critter running around. They don't have a true stomach. Okay, they lack a traditional stomach that secretes hydrochloric acid or digestive juices. What's so funny about that?
That's fucking hardcore.
Dude, no shit.
Well,
What the fuck?
It's
I was thinking you're gonna say eucalyptus secretion.
Yeah. So you like can't eat them, right?
well, you could probably eat them. I'm saying that they can eat you because they don't know how to. Well, they don't, it's not that they don't know how, their body doesn't digest like that. What they have is like a pouch that contains something called the Brunner's glands, which produce this mucus-rich fluid that aids in nutrient uptake.
Damn.
Yeah, and
God, wonder what God was thinking when he made this one. You know,
he just cobbled a bunch of shit
Yeah, that's
together.
what I was
He's
saying.
like,
He
these
had
are the leftovers.
The leftover
He's like,
pieces.
those other ones didn't digest that good. I'm gonna give them some of this hydrochloric acid. Fucking-
Yeah.
Or what if he started out with that? He's like,
Yeah.
the dinosaurs didn't work out too well. Let's see about this poor fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then
I think he just fucking.
Just makes him live by himself.
He was like chilling, and he was like, "Man, maybe we can come up with this fucking sweet ass animal, and we'll take like this fucking duck bill, and we'll take a fucking beaver tail, and we'll throw in some hydrochloric acid, and we'll fucking just mad scientists and shit." And
well, that's the thing is we have like hydrochloric acid and whatnot, digestive juices. It's kind of like you just kind of whatever goes through kind of soaks out through this mucus, and then the rest they just poop it out. So it kind of hard to. It doesn't break down inside of them. Is what I'm
Gotcha.
saying. Yeah, they're kind of like gross because they glow under a black light.
holy shit!
Yeah,
Whoa, dude.
yeah.
How did we ever pick so many animals that were just so unique? You know, 4 in
Yeah.
a row.
This
A
is
unique
interesting.
fucking animal.
A black light
How
animal.
the fuck would who the fuck did that? By the way,
Yeah.
They're like, I
Well,
wonder if
probably someone was looking over a crime scene and they had a platypus in there. And then,
Oh my god! Look at all this cum
yeah, and
everywhere.
they're like, this crime scene, it's called a crack house. And they're like, wait, is it emanating light because someone beat off on the platypus? And so they had to do experimentation back in the lab, and they were looking over like, oh, they naturally do this, but they think that they use it for some type of communication rather than just an accident.
dude, yeah, who are they communicating with?
Chicks, duh.
No, fucking aliens. Dude.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, come on. What the fuck would a chick care if you glow in the dark?
She was like, if you glow better than everyone else
when
at the
aliens
animal
are-
race,
That's
she's
true.
gonna probably go
That's
back.
how the aliens find them, because obviously these motherfuckers didn't come from Earth, right? They got all this weird shit. They're smoking cigars, like Perry the platypus, you know.
No,
These are not from fucking planet Earth.
Perry the platypus, huh?
Yeah,
Do you ever think like
he's not from planet Earth.
aliens? So I had this thought: aliens, if aliens do exist, which I don't know, but I think they do.
They're in platypus form, dude. I'm
They
telling
could
you.
be, yeah. The way that we're explaining this. But do you think they're like watching us like we're like a reality show? Like they're like tuning into us.
Oh, like Ed TV.
Yeah, like Ed TV, but the aliens are fucking watching us because if they're this fucking smart, they could have taken us over a long time ago and just fucking killed everybody or enslaved them.
Maybe we're so entertaining. They're like, that dude's gonna jack off again.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
check
I mean,
it
think
out.
about it. It's
Yeah.
like fucking craziness going on, and you can just sit there and watch it all day long. And you'd be like, "Hey, let's go to New York and look at these fucking squatters in this fucking person's house or some shit." It's fucking.
And then
they're just sitting there laughing at us.
Yeah, and then they send platypuses in to infiltrate and get valuable info.
Wow.
Sorry, Dan.
No.
Sorry.
Some in-depth Animal Planet.
Yeah, because those platypuses, you see them everywhere.
Dude.
I'm actually trying to think if I've ever even seen one at a zoo.
I've never seen them.
Like a real life one, yeah.
Yeah, man. Not that I was like remember it because I think I've been on drugs every time I've been to a zoo, but yeah.
They got drugs at zoos? Sweet.
In the parking lot from a guy named Little Rodrigo.
Yeah. Little Rodrigo. He's Luis Salazar's uncle.
On the males, they're venomous. Okay, they have vicious spurs on their hind legs.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, can I interrupt one more time?
Go ahead.
I thought you were going to say vicious sperm. Because you're like sperm. Spurs.
You can see them under black light, so I would think there's a lot of cum
That
on
would
them.
do, dude, if something could shoot out vicious sperm, that would be one hell of an animal.
The question I have is if it's a black light, right? And you can see them in the black light, you know, you could this would be next level shit. You carry a platypus around with a fucking black light on top of it, like a black light gold chain or something, and you just fucking roll into the club with a platypus and a
Everyone
fucking
would
black
think you just
light.
had one of them black light tattoos.
That'd be fucking sweet.
I wonder how many people, like, if they in Australia would hear this and then they're out in the bush and like, I'm gonna find my platypus and check out black light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out there fucking wandering around.
Yeah. Here's to you Australian listeners. Get after it.
Yeah.
And send us a video.
Send us a video with an email.
Yeah. Kryptonite Junkie 6969.
Guess what their babies are called?
Pusses.
Jeffries.
You're pretty close.
Oh, pussy.
No, they're called puggles.
Is that like a big pussy?
Oh,
a puggle?
That sounds like a Nickelodeon TV
It's
show.
like a fat
The
pussy.
puggles.
Yeah, the Puggles. They go on blacklight adventures.
But they got to think they come out of an egg. Okay. By the way, you remember what these kind of animals are called?
Marsupials.
There you go,
Ooh.
Tyler.
Fuck yeah, Tyler.
Tyler's winning.
Look at
today.
that. Get it.
These animals are kind of like crackheads because the adults have no teeth, but the children do.
So yeah,
It's been
speaking
a
of crackheads,
It's been a hard life.
our crackhead neighbors just rolled two big ass fucking
I was
motorhomes.
I was gonna ask you about
Yeah.
that. I was pulling up. They're fucking rolling out these two motorhomes. I was like, man, are we having a sell? What's
Yeah.
going on here?
No, they're just fucking starting a camp.
It's a gypsy camp in town.
Yeah. First ever. We're gonna do a live podcast from over there at the gypsy camp.
While they're fighting.
Yeah.
You just see your mic get stolen while you're talking.
Yeah. They just start taking shit.
You want to fight? No, I'm good. But okay, so the baby platypuses, they have teeth when they first hatch, but then they shed them soon after they start eating a solid diet. And rather than teeth, the adults have grinding pads in their jaw, or they'll scoop up gravel from a riverbed, kind of like a crackhead would, you know, to mull around the whatever disgusting thing they're eating.
What do they eat?
No, like bugs and like little fishes and
They do eat like fish. though.
churros.
Yeah, Bavarian cream filled churros.
Those are so good.
Typical, typical.
Do you think there would ever be a cannibal platypus?
They don't eat meat, right?
They're an omnivore, but
Okay.
they're not out like, attacking people.
Yeah, because they're gonna gum you, and I mean, what's that gonna do? You know?
So depends on the situation.
So what do you
Yeah.
think, like, with them? So say they're matched up with, like, the koala first round. You know, what are they going to use as an attack?
Water, they're gonna drown it.
They're that strong, they can
And
drown a
they're-
koala.
the male has venom, so
Yeah.
he's gonna venomize him.
The spurs on the back legs are they gouge him into you, but it's not like it'll kill you. It's just highly irritating, you know.
It's like, get off.
Yeah,
Get off.
And they use it. The men use it during mating season.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they pretty much rape them until they can rape
So
them.
that they have roofies in their claws.
No, the guys use the claws on each other.
Oh, I thought they were using it on the women.
I know. I thought he was like just being so like a dude at a bar, just in his
No,
bitches.
this isn't
ear
a.
all day
It's
long.
not like this guy has a frat boy hat on, Kappa Gamma, butt fuck a lotta, and he's attacking some.
But fuck.
He's like, "Oh, come here, girl.
Yeah.
Let me put my spurs on you."
Yeah, let me spur you up, baby.
Then he flaps her with his tail.
No,
Yeah.
it's one frat boy platypus against the other.
Gotcha.
And then
Okay.
the girl's like super impressed with his spurring action, and then she's like, "Oh, take
Oh
me
my
back to
god, my platypus is wet. Come fuck this platypus.
Yeah, real that platypus forums going on.
Oh, dude, you need to get on the platypus Reddit, Dan. Dan's an avid Reddit user, as he got on it and talked shit about Roadhouse on Reddit.
That's my go-to when I got to point out to society what's wrong with society.
Yeah.
Is Reddit. Like
Where
an
else are you
adult.
gonna go? You know, society's lost, man.
Another disgusting fact: they ooze milk. Okay, they lack nipples, and instead, the milk just seeps directly out of a mama platypus's mammary glands and collects in grooves on her skin where the babies lap it up.
So
Man.
fucked.
Yeah, want to hear something really gross?
I didn't know
This
that we
is
could get
fucked.
more pieces of shit animals.
Well,
It just
Yeah,
keeps-
this is terrible.
Nope. No matter what, humans are still the biggest piece of shit, and here's proof. Sir Richard
lick 'em.
Owen, best known as the biologist who coined the term dinosaur, answered the question we're all thinking but afraid to ask. Anyone has... he tasted the milk he squeezed out of a dead platypus in the London Zoo specimen collection.
So he licked it up.
He like squoze this. By the way, dead platypus. So he grabbed this dead animal and squoze it till the milk came out. And the verdict: the yellowish milk had neither a perceptible taste nor smell, although the preserving liquor did impart a unique taste.
So he got a boner.
He was fucking.
Yes, it was the original Blue Chew.
This is some good fucking puss juice.
Ugh.
So what did you say?
And that's the fucked up thing right there is, like, I was thinking in my head, like, he licked the fucking platypus still alive with the milk fucking sharding through his fucking...
If he was a real man, he would
yeah,
have
that's fucking
pussy.
manly right
He's like,
there.
I need some creamer, and he just grabs this platypus and starts twisting it like a towel, and then it's dripping out
He's just
milk into his,
squeezing.
yeah.
Oh, that's fucking... Yeah, if you're rich, dude, you're fucking... you got platypus on your table during coffee time, and you just grab a platypus and you just squeeze a little milk into your coffee.
have your
No,
servants
you have your
twisted.
butler do it. Yeah.
yeah, your butler.
Get your fucking ass over here and
Jeeves,
squeeze
get
it.
over here.
Yeah.
Squeeze some fucking...
Yeah.
Twist
Like, sir,
milk.
we squeezed all of the milk out
In fact,
possible.
it's dead now.
Yeah.
Get another one from the cellar.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one on ice down there. So they're from Australia.
Yes.
Down under.
All right, man. What a unique continent, country / all kinds of shit.
Well, there's
Oh, there's more.
two
But
more.
wait, there's more.
There's two more. One's cool, and the other one is something you never thought of. So they can detect electrical fields.
Holy fuck. You're right.
They're like
Tyler,
Magneto.
they're fucking aliens. This
Told
is
you,
all there
dude.
is to it.
They have 40,000 electric sensors in their bill that help them uncover hidden prey animals with ease, and maybe to see other, platypuses around.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did you figure that out too?
Yeah.
I'm just mind
How
blown.
do scientists figure this
That
shit
dude
out?
went to lick that one and it buzzed him a little
Well,
bit.
yeah.
They probably shocked it with a taser, and then it was like every time the scientist was like, they can sense it, and it's like, no, they can hear the clicking of after you traumatize this poor fucking animal.
Fuck.
Does platypus milk taste good? The doctor, whatever the
He
fuck.
said it was imperceptible as far as that. But
I mean, does it have nutrients? I wonder. You know,
I'm assuming
is it like
Vitamin
regular
A
milk? Yeah.
or what is it A or D?
It's vitamin
it's called
P.
vitamin regret.
It's vitamin puss.
Because it was like, what you know what? I could learn a lot about all these animals, but I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna twist the shit out of this dead one to find out if this is something that would be in Charlie's Chocolate Factory. And you know what? It wasn't.
No.
Yeah, and then to tell someone, you're like, you know what? Well, during my
He
research,
did use Yeti milk though.
yeah, but I mean, What?
Why not use platypus milk?
who's
Yeah,
the guy who's like, you know what? I need to be the one to find out how this tastes. It's something you'd pull on a friend or an enemy. You'd be
You
like,
know-
hey, try this out. Let me know how it tastes. And then they're like, what was that? It tasted like shit. Coincidentally, it came out of a dead animal hole.
Yeah.
So this is crazy about this because I looked this up a while ago, and I should have brought this up, but giraffe milk. That's a whole nother level of milk situation that people are drinking, and they say it's better than cow's milk.
Because
know.
of the price.
I don't know. And I don't know how much milk you can get out of a giraffe.
Probably
But
a bunch.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a bunch.
I don't think you get a bunch. I don't know. But I guess giraffe milk is supposedly really good for
So
you.
they have giraffe milking farms.
No, because you don't get. I don't think you get enough giraffe milk. Is
Weird.
the thing.
I'm out on the sub-Saharan African, plains. I go out and find like they got
Boy.
all these fucking giraffes standing there. Some kid sitting there reaching up.
Milking giraffes.
His dad yelling at him, "Get your
Like-
fucking ass up there and get, your mom's thirsty.
She wants something with her cereal.
We're so sick of fucking water out here."
Go milk that giraffe, boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go crazy if I gotta wake up another day all hungover and I gotta drink this fucking
Well, you gotta
water.
think, dude. Is like you've had milk. Milk's all right, and then
Yeah.
from a cow, and then you're like, well, I bet it's fucking twice as awesome. I bet it's like Fruit Loops straight out of a giraffe titty, and then
Yeah.
you're not pleasantly surprised. It tastes like fucking motor oil, a fart in your mouth.
Yeah. Like, yeah, one of those fart jelly beans.
And you wasted your time chasing down this poor African animal that now I'm bummed out. Thanks, Gabe.
Hey, you're welcome.
All right, it's in your head now. Forget it.
I got one more disturbing fact, and then we're done with platypuses forever.
A disturbing one. Huh? Dun,
We're
dun,
not done forever. No, Dan.
No.
No,
We'll
they're
never
going-
be.
well
out.
until the death.
We'll never
match.
be done.
Yeah.
Dan, you're stuck.
They have a cloaca. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I know what that is.
Fucking
Yeah, totally.
Strong like bull.
Yeah.
That fucking dick.
Yeah, just go ahead and move on. I know
That's
what
what
that
I
is.
call my dick. The kawaka.
I'd hope not.
Oh.
So this animal's called a monotreme, and they get their name. Well, a mono single, and treme mean opening. Mono opening.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the only mammals other than echidnas that where a single hole is used for peeing, defecating, mating, and laying eggs.
Oh, fuck.
So you could have that for your wiener, but you're gonna have a lot of poop coming out of it too.
Kawaka, huh?
Yeah, this-
Kawaka.
Kawaka bear.
It's what that's basically what fish
It's a
have.
multitasker.
You know? Well, if you think about it, this is all
You
fish
know?
and amphibians have and reptiles. So yeah,
Was that the scientific name? I don't think so. Kawaka.
kawaka.
cloaca.
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 That sounds like a
That's-
tribe made that up. or some shit.
CLOACA.
That
Say
sounds
some Aborigine.
That sounds Mayan to me.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna name my dick a kawaka. You
No,
know?
man.
No.
I don't. I'd rather just shit out of my butthole.
I'm a big fan of having all these holes.
Yeah, I think the holes work great.
You
for
have
me.
this human centipede action going on. No thanks.
holes.
Shit out my dick, not my butthole. Shit out my dick, not my butthole. This is Dan's 10 weird facts about animals. Good job, Dan.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Dan.
Yeah, I feel like I informed you guys about something.
That was great.
So now, let's see. We got koala bear, platypus. Help me.
Anteater.
Anteater
Lemur.
and a lemur.
Yeah.
Those 4, right?
Those are some fucked up animals.
Okay, now let's go. What are we going with now? Because Dan needs research. This is the only thing Dan needs to do in his life. I don't give a fuck if he's got to, like, you know.
Any responsibilities whatsoever.
Yeah, like fucking anything. This is first. This is first priority.
Platypuses are still around, right?
Oh, yeah, you never said that.
Yeah, they're not donezo yet.
So what's the one
Unless
that's
they
extinct?
make it to the Dutton Ranch.
There's a platypus that's extinct, I thought. Isn't there?
Not
I swear there was.
Yeah,
when I was
Perry,
in school,
Perry the platypus, they killed him. He died of smoking cigars.
I swear I was told in school. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
you didn't go to
that day.
You didn't go to a good school.
Well, yeah, I went to Green River High School.
You went to a publicly funded school like the rest of us, so we didn't.
Well, I didn't
get
go very often either.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing.
yeah.
So what other animal could be?
Let's think here.
Well, you can't change up to a different genus, species, phylum. So you
Yeah, okay. Quit getting all scientific.
yeah,
on me, though.
you can't go. Well, we talked about these weird semi-mammal things for we're gonna switch
need
it to
4.
fish. You can't have like a fish
No,
or a
because-
fucking bird.
Yeah, we need 4 more because of the tournament. You know, I remember that tournament of champions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about it? We did aardvark too, huh?
Well, aardvark's kind of along the lines of you could do it, but it's similar to like an
Yeah.
anteater.
I thought we did aardvark though, and
No, we did anteater.
just anteater.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why don't you do a sloth?
There you
Sloth.
go.
Because those are disturbing.
A 3-toed sloth.
No, the 8-fingered. Fucking weirdo. Well, there's several different types of sloths, so I'll do that one. Okay.
That's a good
3-toed
one.
sloth.
They got like fungus on them and shit, and they move slow.
I'll save it for the next one. Save
Yeah.
all the dumb things I know.
Why
about
don't you
that.
give the listeners like a preview, a taste, so they just can't wait to listen to the next episode.
They're actually like just covered in fur, so it's all. They may look like they're of decent size, but they're actually just like bones underneath all that fur.
Oh.
Yeah, so think of like a crackhead with a fur coat.
Okay, so
A
listeners,
dirty one too.
you hear that now?
That moves really slow, unlike a.
There's
cat.
no
I
way-
guess it'd be more like a fentanyl or heroin.
Ooh, there you
addict.
go.
And the internet's going to be down until our next podcast, so you can't look up anything about a sloth. You're going to have to wait until Dan tells you. On the
Or
next
you
one.
could email us, right?
Yeah, you can email. That's
and
all.
say,
I'll allow
like,
that with the
say
internet.
some different things about it, and then we can read it after Dan does his.
Maybe we could get a suggestions from people on our email.
Oh, there we go.
You know, people out there listening. Let's throw us some shit, some bones. With
Maybe that one jerk that wrote earlier today.
Brenda. Fuck Brenda.
Yeah,
she's
Brenda's
stupid.
a bitch.
Or whatever that one lady who was like, critiquing.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean that would be great.
That thinks Friends is good because I think Friends is horrible.
Yeah, I
How
don't know. It
terrible
would be
of a
very
show.
weird if you thought that Friends was good. Like
Yeah.
to me,
How
like,
the
if
fuck
you were
did that
like-
make it so big?
I don't know. Yeah,
It's fucking.
I think we should write a show called Enemies,
That would be way
and
better.
they all live together and they hate each other's
Yeah.
guts, and it's like they just try to plot each other's downfalls.
they just wake up and fight all the fucking time.
Well, if you really hate someone, you'll take time to like plot on them. You won't just directly hit them.
Yeah,
That's what my daddy used to say.
Well, that they fought at first.
this little Pappy used to say.
Oh, yeah.
So did you guys watch the eclipse?
No,
Did it change your whole mind view of the whole
No.
world?
I was busy sleeping.
Was it mind-boggling out here?
No,
'Cause I didn't watch it.
I don't know. We looked at it with my welding hood, and it was just like a thing.
Did you
on
have
the
to
sun.
though?
Did you have to watch it?
No, look at it.
Yeah, you had to
too.
watch it, or like these people were gonna snatch your body. So you guys aren't real people right
No,
now.
no. See, I watched the one that came through here. What it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That was the full one.
Yeah,
huh?
that was the full one. That one was crazy. Like the
And then,
temperature dropped like fucking crazy.
All
and
the
it-
hippies went up to the Jackson and they tried fucking on a mountain to make
Yeah.
their super baby or whatever.
Their fucking eclipse baby.
And they wore crystals or something. And the kid turned out just as autistic as any other kid. The end. What a waste of trip.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible trip that day.
Well, there was all these conspiracy theory douchebags talking about how the government was gonna take over.
I saw all that shit.
Like,
And everybody's like prepping and
oh
shit.
yeah,
It's
which
like, what
I
the
could
fuck?
see setting out like you're gonna have a town full of tourists for 5 minutes out of your
That would
fucking
make
meaningless
sense.
life. All of your resources are probably gonna get picked up in that day.
Mhm.
Maybe get ready beforehand. I could see he's putting out a announcement for that, but all these people
Yeah.
took it the wrong way. It's
Like a charcuterie board
yeah,
full-
I
yeah.
need a charcuterie board during the eclipse.
and some wine, you know?
It's not a good wine.
No,
Like,
no.
You know,
Like a cheap wine,
like
like,
a
a boxed wine,
wine,
like
yeah.
a Franzia.
yeah, something that I justify hitting a loved one later.
With a full box.
There's a
'Cause
warning
it-
label on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it says do not hit your spouse
Yeah.
with this box
Well,
of wine.
if they were smart, they'd give you a boxed wine where on the back, you know how they used to have like on cereal boxes, they'd have a fun little cutout face you could put on.
Oh, there you
Well, on
go.
the boxed wine, when you can punch it after, you can blow it back in, fill up that bladder full of air, and sit there and take your frustrations out on your boxed wine buddy.
Boxed wine buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box wine. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That's my new band.
Box wine buddy.
Lax Nipples.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do platypus milk skin.
Yeah. That'll be my first single.
Platypus.
Yeah. This is the new hit signal from Lax Nipples.
Platypus milk skin.
I'd call it Venom Spur.
Oh, Venom Spur. That's pretty fucking
Venom
death
Spur,
metal
like-
right there.
It sounds pretty hardcore to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
you
I'm
know.
trying to start more of a folky band, Dan. You know that.
Speaking of bands, I was listening to Tom Waite on the way up here, and I haven't really listened to Tom Waite, and he had some pretty decent songs, and I brought it up to Tyler, and Tyler said that he had a story that he
Yeah,
really liked.
he grew up. Him and my mom grew up in the same town, in La Jolla in San Diego. And she said he'd always bring her flowers and stuff, and my grandpa would run him off the house. But I guess if he knew then, he'd probably still run him the fuck off.
He seemed like a loser. I kind of read his Wikipedia. Said he was a pretty big drunk. Or
Yeah,
in,
it's
in layman's terms, you know.
that's the appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
mean, he does sound like one. I mean,
Yeah, imagine, like your job is just to get drunk all the time because
Yeah.
just everyone likes you drunk.
Yeah, you're
I
just
feel like that with
better
Dan
drunk.
sometimes. Not Dan, me. Because Dan's like, I fucking hate you if you're not drunk, Tyler. And I'm like, okay, I'll get fucking
all
drunk.
right.
I see him
It's
pissing
like
his
you're-
pants.
That's my buddy. Yeah.
There you go,
There you
pal.
go. Yeah, we got him in there. All right.
You got your rubber pants on tonight, Tyler?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go finagle a burrito out of that prostitute on the corner. I'm not drunk enough. You're no fun.
Yeah.
Fun hater.
Fucking suck, man.
That's like your superpower, you know?
Yeah. Getting drunk. Oh, here comes drunk guy. Is he flying? No, he just fell off that fucking thing.
Stumbles down an embankment.
Yeah.
Gets up. He
They're
just
like-
pukes on something.
I think his
Look at him.
superpower is he's drunk all the time and he just can't break any bones.
Look at that guy. He gets right back up after he fell off
Yeah.
that 2-story building.
Yeah.
No, it's like the Clark Kent version. He's uptight and his bones break easily, and then he's like Mr. Glass, and then you get a couple drinks under him, and he's all limber and
Ready to
enjoy-
fucking loose.
Yeah.
Then he's super drunk guy. That's like,
Oh, dude, that's like eating the bigger mushroom. Yeah, on Mario, you know.
except like certain liquors give him different powers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, bourbon is spouse abuse.
Yeah.
Tequila, you start speaking
Oh
Spanish.
yeah.
Yeah. What the Irish whiskey start acting like Conor McGregor.
Rum, you're a pirate, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jimmy Buffett comes
Yeah.
out.
You can just sail a fucking big ass vessel so easily, like you just knew how to do it.
I'm a maritime man.
Yeah, they're like, what? Yeah, how'd you know
You got
how to
all
do
the fucking
that shit?
specifications on your fucking wind.
You could
and
hold
your-
your breath for like 42 minutes underwater.
That's from drinking blue tarantula.
Yeah. Ooh, I remember that. Yeah.
Peppermint schnapps. You got, festive
Golf,
mood.
you could golf good. You can ice fish really good.
I'm trying. What are
You
like,
can stay in the cold really well.
Yeah.
what do old people drink as far as liquors, not beers?
Brandy?
Brandy.
Do they?
I'd say some brandy or some, let's see. What's that old people drink?
Scotch.
Scotch.
Yeah. Okay.
Scotch.
Scotch. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that-
Because they always have that, like, what do you call it? The glass
A decanter.
decanter, yeah. And they, like, have it in their office. These,
That's
like,
like
big wigs.
classy people.
Yeah,
Me,
classy.
I'll just.
It's like at
Get a little
11
cup.
o'clock and they, after their board meeting, they go and drink their fucking scotch.
I'm talking about the average
the
person,
average
not
person.
someone off Matt Manor. Some successful guy from the 1950s.
Yeah.
Where now it's like, well, I'm retired and I got nothing better to do. I guess I'll just stumble around the house and drink fucking. What's that?
He's like,
Shit.
I'm really feeling like punching my old lady. So what was that?
That's
one?
where your punching wine comes
Whiskey.
into play.
Yeah.
Punching buddy.
Box buddy.
Box buddy, yeah, box buddy. You give him fucking
Dude,
knuckle
for friends,
sandwich.
yeah, box buddy.
So drunk guy could totally join the League of Superheroes of, right?
I've been down that road many a times in my
Yeah.
life.
What would, yeah. You can't get AIDS. The AIDS guy tries to get you. You're like, nope, can't get it, dude. I'm drunker than
All
fuck.
of,
100% alcohol in this
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
system.
that kid's right in there and just dies.
You're talking about the AIDS vampire that he brought up. That
Yeah, yeah.
what was that? Do you remember what his name was?
Fuck.
Hemogoblin.
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 Hemogoblin. Yeah. Hemogoblin and drunk guy. Drunk guy's like fucking Magneto to fucking Wolverine. He's like, fuck, do it, dude.
Although, just think about like the dumb things you do when you drink when you're younger, and you'd get up and feel great the next day, and then like now,
It's fucking terrible.
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely terrible.
to where
It's so bad.
like Tyler's like, I'm done.
What the
drinking
fuck
for
happens
6
though?
months."
Like, why is it get so bad? Like
your
after
body gets tired of you poisoning yourself. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But when you're young, I guess you just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, it's like you're invincible, I guess,
it's
kind
just
of.
it regenerates quicker.
Yeah.
You can take more poison, and you're too stupid to be like that. That's what I don't understand. Is like the first time you get drunk, you should have been like, "Yeah, this is bad
This is
for me.
terrible."
Why,
Yeah.
why was it so fun? Oh,
It's
I
like,
got-
yeah, like getting the flu. You're like, I never want to get the flu
Yeah,
again.
the flu's terrible.
But
But I'll
no.
drink this whole bottle of fucking Jack Daniels.
But the flu doesn't give you an undue sense of confidence and put you in situations you thought were fun.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't get laid on the flu. Had someone cough in my mouth and then some girl blew me in the back of a fucking dance club or
Yeah.
something.
She's like, Dan, you got the flu? Let me fuck
wanna-
you.
Your dick seems bigger now that you had the flu.
Is it influenza A or influenza B?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that I guess that, that is true, The flu doesn't get you laid. I mean, unless maybe if you both had the flu.
Nah, still there's no appeal to it.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't work out. No.
I just like you'll see videos of yourself drunk, and then you like look at any girl that would have married you or slept with you or whatever. And you're like, you have terrible standards, just terrible. Or like,
Well, you never know. What do they look like?
That's true.
better than on the.
What if they're on the same level of drunk?
Yeah,
as
it's
you,
just
you know?
like, two unsteady pieces of shit falling down a staircase at the same time, banging against the walls together.
That should be a new show. You know, they should just get a bunch of people drunk together.
Oh, like they do the retard one, the Down for Love. But this could
What?
just be drunk.
They just
Yeah.
put them in this bar
Yeah,
setting,
man.
right?
And no one can
they
get
have
mad at me
like
for saying
10
that.
girls, 10 guys, and they just get them fucking plastered. And then they see who hooks up with who.
You don't that I don't know. Okay,
That-
could it be?
I think that was Road Rules Real World Challenge.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, this could either be really funny or really depressing because
Yeah, I mean,
you
if
go
the
to,
depressing...
it can't be a good bar. It's not
No,
like some.
it's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it has
It's gotta be the Roadhouse.
Yeah, this is a new movie right here.
It has to
the
be
Roadhouse
a
Fuck Edition.
garbage bar, and it's like you put people in there, but you don't know their backgrounds. And so
Yeah.
they just go in, you get them liquored up, and it's like it could be a bunch of felons and debutantes or
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of fucking different people from all over, but they're drunk, so they don't know any better. And then the next day you be like, surprise, look what you took home, and you give them the backstory, and it's like, this is Roy, and he just got out on parole.
Yeah.
And he'd be all proud. He's like, God damn right, I did real
He
good
got
last
out.
night. I got me some pussy from that girl that went to Juilliard.
He came out on manslaughter.
Yeah. He's got 8 kids, 7 STDs. And then
They called him Tammy in prison.
Yeah. You even played out his fetish.
And
licked
it's
his
like some
butthole.
prestigious chick that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that goes to Berkeley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
from some heiress to some, like, manufacturing company
she's
or
just
something.
all like you can see a reaction of just like
Look here, Brandy, you're totally sucking Roy's dick from the back.
they bring her this is the other thing. And they're like they
You
got
must have
him
been really fucking drunk.
they got him sitting there, right? And then they bring in their parents.
Oh, yeah, even better.
Yeah.
But Roy don't have any.
Yeah, Roy's parents.
My
they
mama
do-
and daddy died in a
Died
knife
long.
fight.
They
at
do it this-
Applebee's parking lot.
Yeah, they gotta like put like the black screen and explain that. And they're
The
like,
backstory
Yeah.
where it plays sad dog music like a Sarah
Yeah.
McLachlan.
They're like Samantha.
Yeah. We went and looked
We
for
brought
Roy's
your parents in from, the Google of CEO, the CEO of Google.
Julie's parents were flown in immediately from Connecticut.
Yeah. Where they were enjoying a nice meal.
Look at your daughter suck this
His dick.
stick.
Son of a bitch.
That's a show. There you go. Yep.
All right, we're gonna have to. You know what?
No, you keep them on a cruise ship, and then they have to go through a whole week of being around the. And like you can only get off the boat if you improve what your situation is. Like you fuck somebody better, and if you fuck somebody worse, it's like you can't get off the boat. It's how you get voted off the island.
Oh, you voted, and then they just kick you off the boat.
Yeah, they'd be like, Roy, you did really good. Do you want to stay on the boat or leave? And he's like, I'm gonna stay on this motherfucker.
They're like, for some reason, everyone wants to fuck Roy. It's like, they're like all
Roy's-
these super hot smart chicks just keep fucking Roy. They even like all fucked him like 4 at a time. Roy's just really killing it.
He's been killing it a lot lately, his whole life.
We thought we knew how society was. No, I guess we were wrong.
Well, then it's like the next season of Fuck Boat, and it's like they go talk to they go talk to previous contestants, and Roy's like, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Outside them 4 little youngins I got. They're well taken care. They're
Yeah.
well taken care of because their mama and daddies, her mamas and daddies, they own that big old restaurant, that Macy's or whatever that place is too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for
I
this
get a
season to
little-
Fuck Boat.
I get a little kickback from that. Then they have a fuck boat of champions.
Yeah.
And Roy comes back, and he's like,
It's like
older.
5-time champion, Roy. He's like, hey, everybody, how's it going?
Yeah. I just don't know what it is. This chicks just want to fuck me. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you know how on like Road Rules and all those other reality TV shows, they'll have the individual. The people yeah, they have
like
their,
the confessional booth.
confessional booth or whatever. They'll like ask them afterwards, and the girl's all hungover, and she's just like, they're like, so what was it that made you want to fuck Roy? And she's like, oh, I don't know, and maybe it was that face tattoo of that fucking rat on his cheek that really drug me in.
I don't know, that missing front tooth just fucking, oh my god,
His dick
it was
looked
just
like
great.
Gigi Allen. It just really turned me on. I don't know why. Roy just walked around the boat naked all the time, and
It was that pungent aroma of taco meat that comes from his body.
It's like an aphrodisiac. Maybe those fucking scars he has, those from getting stabbed multiple times.
Yeah. Fucking made him tough. Let off pheromones. Once he gets stabbed, it just comes out of him.
What channel would
Fuck boat.
Fuck boat be on?
I would say like NBC.
Yeah.
Because I feel like nowadays, like, they get a little more testier on TV.
They should totally throw it in on one, like, on a new season. And I was like, what is this?
Fuck boat.
This fuck boat thing. They just watched like some really nice sitcom, like 2.5 Men or some.
I don't even know what a sitcom is.
Or
anymore.
what's the ones?
What's
Family. Modern Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, that's just a wholesome show. And then Roy and the fuck boat comes on, and
So it'd be like
TGIF.
Well,
Yeah.
you combine Modern Family, My Name is
TGIF.
Earl.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank God it's Friday TV.
Yeah. You got
that was the finale of the show. The boat docks at the Tacoma Dome, and they all get off and do like the stand, you know, like where they hand the roses out and shit. Tom Jeffries is there, and
There's a conga line.
yeah, they got a buffet from Golden Corral.
and Roy just pulls his dick out and just leaves it on that fucking table.
Even Tom Jeffries is like, "Holy fuck, dude."
Nice hammer.
Yeah. Fucker's sick, man. That's pretty much the only thing I got going for me too, Roy's. I got a big ass dick, but it don't look that way because I'm 8 fucking feet tall.
Fuck yeah.
They
That's
got
a
the
good
goddamn
show.
Golden Corral. They got the fucking chocolate fountain, and all the kids are sneezing in it and shit.
Throwing boogers in it and shit.
All Roy's kids. They're like, Roy.
They're all, Daddy! Oh,
Daddy's
I'm trying
home.
to duck you motherfuckers on that boat. Shit. Well, you got a new bunch of brothers and sisters coming next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because
go
Roy
get-
don't use condoms.
Next time I go up to Yellowstone, I'm getting Roy, and we're gonna kick the shit out of Rip. Me and Roy.
Oh, I'm still in my head.
They pull up on the dock, right? And there's fucking 20 police cars waiting for Roy.
Yeah.
They're like,
Hey, he's all, hey, I'll see you baby cakes later.
I got a meth
I
charge.
got warrants.
Yeah.
Fucking-
It's cool. They got
came down on
some
me on the
hooch
meth.
brewing. Before I left, I brewed some hooch down in the toilet. I'll get all good and fucked
Don't
up.
worry, I'll use my money to get out and get me a good lawyer.
Tell your rich dad to fucking put a bail out on me. I'll come back and fuck you.
Roy and his magic dick.
What's Roy's last
there
name?
you go, Roy and his magic dick.
Well, they have like
That's
it's
new
a break
book.
off series where Wizard Dick Roy. Do 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 do.
Yeah. He's all past. It's like morning time, and he's laying in front of a fucking bar. Do 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 do. Gets
Roy.
up and just walks down the street, and all these bitches are just flashing him and shit.
It's just his
What's
magic
Roy's
fuckingness.
last name?
No, it'd have to be something. You know.
Simmons?
No,
McHenry.
McHenry.
trying to think of like it'd be after like Cud, Roy Cud.
Roy Cud. There you
There
go.
you go.
Oh,
So there's like it's just one syllable.
Roy Cud. They're like, can you spell your name for us, Roy? He's like,
K.
Cud.
Cud.
Could.
Yeah.
Roy could.
Roy K. Ud.
Kudderf.
They're like, the R silent. And the F is too. I'm glad we created a new character on the podcast.
I just see Roy, he kicks the shit out of everybody on the Dutton Ranch. Too.
Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck.
No, dude, we're assembling an army. We're gonna go up there and fuck those guys up.
I want to see they got all these 20 different seasons of that stupid show, dating back 100 years each. So they just got one that goes back 20 years, but now we find out Rip was super flamboyant and just the gayest dude back in the 80s, and like he's back in like Florida, he's back in Miami.
He's got one of those like mesh shirts that are pink.
It's just atrocious, and he's like dancing with dudes, and he's like.
No dudes, he keeps getting rejected, And
he's like skinny, and like the thing is, he's got the reason he has that stupid beard is to cover up all the herpes sores he's got around his mouth from sucking dick. It's like nothing went right for him, and it just went downhill for him, and now he's hiding out in Wyoming on a ranch because Giselda or whatever cocaine lady was looking to cut his balls off. Yeah.
Yeah, he stole some fucking
all he's got to do
kilos.
is beat up some old fucking guy and make him look tough, so he's like, I can probably do that.
He gained a bunch of weight.
Remember, he fought a bunch of gay dudes, remember, on the beach.
And then, like, Roy was one of the guys who beat him up.
Yeah.
But Roy wasn't even, he's like not looking for a fight, he's just hanging out. He's like, you want to fight, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah, Roy just stumbled into that gay bar. He didn't know he didn't give a fuck. He was just wondering why no chicks wanted to fuck him. And then he just kicked the shit out of Rip and walked out.
But Rip had some kind of lame name, like, I don't know. Wow.
Ripe. His name was
It was like Riley. Riley Sampson.
Riley Sampson.
Yeah.
Riley.
And then he was like, well, I'm going to be tough and cool now and grow out this beard to cover up all the sores.
Yeah, I'm just going to make fun of all these cowboys up here and say they suck dick.
And
fucking piss me off.
yeah. And I'll beat the shit out of some people. I'll tell you
fuck
what.
some people the fuck up. Kill them too.
But
yeah.
I think after you fuck boat, you work up to fuck island.
Mm-hmm.
There was
because so Roy will be the main attraction of Fuck Island. Like, he has an opportunity to fuck 100 chicks.
There's incentive, so you'll put like all these. It's you got Roy, and then you got all these chicks that are either just gross or hot, but there's like he's a scumbag. He's an opportunist.
He doesn't care.
He's like trying to find like whoever could be a sugar mama, and so he's like, well, I guess I gotta fuck all of them to work my way up to. He's like any of these garbage people on these reality shows, anyways, but he has absolutely no principles, morals, or ethics. So it like could be some fucking really unattractive woman with like a scooter and a fucking diabetes patch or something like that. And he's like, fuck it, I'm here for the money, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's all you do.
Dude, I was thinking Roy could be like the Bachelor.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's
basically what it is, only he's just taking advantage of all these chicks.
And then when he hands that like Copenhagen cans to the one he picks, like instead of roses.
It's Skull.
Yeah, Skull Baby, and he's like, I like to give my skull can to Jessica. we have really connected over the week.
Grizzly long cut.
She really knew how to prep that Chef Boyardee in the microwave.
You know what? I went out on the island and I started doing some farming stuff. And I got back real late at night. The sun was down, and I came back, and Jessica had me a meal made. And so Jessica, I'm here to present you with this skull can, baby.
Drops down on his knee. Or he just pulls it out of his pocket and flicks it at her. There you go, sugar baby.
No, he has Tom Jeffries standing there with a plate holding them all.
You got me some good Petra's Farm cookies. Those things are the bomb.
Well, how does he kick the loser of the day off the island?
Ooh, that's they have to go take care of his 20 kids.
Yeah, they just go to the daycare.
Yeah, he has like 20 kids running around, and the ones that get voted off have to go take care of his kids.
They get like a one-way Greyhound ticket to somewhere in Arkansas.
Kingman, Arizona. Fucking, you get to work at the liquor store at Kingman, Arizona. Dang, I really should have tried my best with Roy. I did love him. I told him.
There was something off about Roy. I don't know. He really liked to stab things.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anyone would watch this show for any other reason, like you guys watch that 800-Pound Life. It's not because you care, you're that invested, but you just like seeing people in bad situations.
I think it'd be an entertaining show.
Fuck yeah. Tom Jeffries is the henchman, dude.
The henchman on a show about love.
Yeah, they're like, dude, Tom Jeffries just threw that bitch all the way off the island. We didn't mean like that, dude.
I think her leg's broken.
Yeah, you choke slammed her. He said he's been practicing
with a Tacoma Dome.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do the final ceremony for sure, right in the middle of the Tacoma Dome.
Yeah, final ceremonies and it's just like when they paint the Tacoma Dome as one big skull can, and, and there's like blimps and shit, like Budweiser blimps and stuff, and fucking Roy's has wet T-shirt contests out in the parking lot. And,
sponsored by Hormel Chili.
Yeah.
And Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, we'll blow your ass out. Well, fuck. That was pretty good, old Roy.
Yeah, Roy definitely does it up right.
We're trying to think any.
Damn straight, huh?
Damn straight, man.
That song just plays on repeat. And Roy, like, so fucking loud they can't even talk.
Are you playing Damn Straight now?
No, I just made that up. That's an ode to Roy.
Oh,
Instead of ode to joy.
Ode to Roy.
What a play on words.
This is Roy's song right here.
Oh, Roy gave old Jessica a skull can. Now they're in love forever.
And he means forever. Death do us part means a lot to Roy.
Yeah, man, he really
he takes that to heart.
Or at least until the first time the police show up and separate us.
What do you guys think?
Well, I think Roy used to live across the street from you.
I think you used to live across the street from a lot of people. They're like, Roy, shit, got to move again. I went and changed the tranny out and got $400. Rented a moving van. Let's get the fuck out of here, baby.
Yeah.
I got a job up north. They said they need a pumper.
Go hop in that winner. Hop in that Winnebago.
Yeah. They're like, Roy, you won like $3 million on Fuck Island. And he's like, yeah, I don't.
Got some bad investments.
He's like, yeah. He's like,
I invested in platypus milk.
I wanted to know what $3 million in skull cans looked like.
I still got some platypus milk. Anybody want any?
Yeah. Shit, it'll give you a boner. It'll give you a boner.
Platypus milk gives you a boner.
Puss milk gives you a boner.
I wrote him a song the other day.
Huh?
About Jaws.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you should play it real quick. That'll be our last fucking thing. Do you remember?
I don't, but I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah. This will be our outro.
It's kind of
It fucking pisses me off because I gotta write a song about RoboCop and tell Dan to fucking suck my dick back.
well.
It's not the dun dun dun.
No.
No, it's fucking that shit is way better than this. Here we go.
Dumb fucking fish.
Ooh, hit the falsetto
fuck
there.
yeah. Oh, the ah.
Jaws is fucking stupid.
Damn. That's a fucking original right
Yes.
there. Woo.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be on the volume number 1 of podcast songs. Even though I don't want it to be. Fucking dickhead. All right.
That's pretty talented.
Fuck Dan for writing that fucking song. Pissed me off. Damn straight. Fuck yeah. Wake up. I'm in a bubble bath.
With the toaster.
With the toaster. Okay. See you guys.
See it.
See ya.
Oh fuck.